Do you realize that the word that Bathsheba was going to enforce right now was not necessarily what the king said, because Adonijah rose up. People of God, many years ago, King David had already spoken a word and said, you know what? Even before Adonijah began his fight, there was already a word that Solomon would be king. I need to say it again. You didn't hear that. It flew over your head. Even before Adonijah began to do shoulder like this, there was already a word that David, or like Solomon, was going to be king. So even before Adonijah rose up, there was a word over Solomon. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, before they fought, there's already a word over my life. Tell your neighbor, before the shame, say before the affliction, before the setback, say there's already a word over my life. Tell your neighbor, say the word is older than their battle. If you understood it, shout fire. I didn't hear you turn the fire. Can you shout it louder, fire? Tell your neighbor, say neighbor, forever, oh Lord, thy word is settled in heaven. Let your amen thunder. Listen, before the sickness came, there's a word over your healing. People of God, before the setback, there was a word for your speed. Before the shame came, there's a word for your glory. Before you went through what you went through, there's already a word about your victory. If you understand it, shout yes. Shout yes. Shout yes. Shout yes. Let your amen thunder louder. Take your seat. And people of God, I need you to know, there's already a word. When you see something that does not look like God, I need you to look at that thing, say there's already a word. Did you hear what I just said right now? There's already a word. It might look like I'm having setback right now, but listen, there is already a word. Something might be going around or going wrong where your children are, but listen, there's already a word. I and the children the Lord has given to me, we are for signs and wonders. There is already a word. There is already a word. People of God, you're saying you're not married. Didn't you understand? The Bible said none of you shall lack a mate. There is already the word is older than the situation. The word is older than what I'm going through. The word is older than the affliction. And in our custom, if you are younger, you will respect the older. And we call everything that is not as old as the word, let it bow to the word. Let it bow to the word. Let it bow to the word. Let your amen thunder louder. Take your seat. People of God, I need you to realize, and this is what this woman, as soon as she came and saw that something was going wrong, Nathan looked and saw something was going wrong. Nathan went and met Bathsheba and said, Sheba, let me tell you, have you not heard that something is going wrong? Somebody wants to take over the throne of your son. If you want to take your place, he said, I don't understand. Don't you understand that this guy is already declaring himself a king? He said, Bathsheba, I have a problem with you. This is what Nathan was telling him. Telling her, I know you know that something like this is going on. My problem with you is that you're not taking action. My problem with you is that seasons are changing and you are still doing what you used to do. Bathsheba, go into the king. Bathsheba, men who want to take their place do not allow seasons to happen to them. They create the seasons they want to see. He says, Sheba, go into the king. Sir, if you've got to take your place, you must understand what the times are. Number one, and find out the actions you need to take in time. I wish I can stretch it further. Let me stretch it. If you must take your place, you must understand what is the season. Number two, what actions am I supposed to be taking? Number three, who are those that matter now? People of God, I need you to understand that he says to Bathsheba, begin the talk. I will meet you. You're going to start the talk. But whether you're going to take action, I need you to call your name. Say Jerry. Say take action. See, God is going to open your mind. God is going. If your amen will thunder, every revelation you need, because this is a critical season. This is a critical season. What you need to do as your amen will thunder, let it be opened in your eyes of understanding. I need you to call your name and say, Jerry, take action. Can you say it again? Say, Jerry, take action. Let your amen thunder louder.